In a week filled with Oscar buzz and news,
Oh, wow!
I've decided to talk to you about one of the most critically acclaimed films. Cheaper by the dozen. God, that really just didn't work, did it? I just wanted an excuse to play the clip, to be honest. Cheaper by the dozen. 2022, because we've already had one that was way back in 2003 with Steve Martin. God, as if that was 19 years ago. And that one in itself was also a remake of one from the 1950s, I guess. So I guess here we have a remake of a remake, which silently slipped its way onto Disney Plus this month, as if hoping no one would notice it. It's not good, no. I'd say this is a non-spoiler review, but to be honest, it's a play-by-play of the 2003 one with Steve Martin with, you know, a few politically inclusive twists. One of the indicators for me early on that this was going to be a bumpy ride was the narration right at the start, basically just telling you what every kid is and what their personality and their dreams are, because it's already setting you up that it's not going to show it to you, so they have to tell it to you instead. So already you can scratch off getting anything from those 12 kids for the rest of the movie. And so we look to the parents, who is Zach Braff and Gabrielle Union. And to me, Zach Braff was one of the big reasons why I was willing to watch this. I was a big fan of Scrubs back in the day, and I really wanted to see him some more stuff. But unfortunately, oh man, none of his stuff really lands here. I also just never bought that these two people were a married couple. Their relationship just seemed robotic and awkward, and that would be all there is to it if it was doing a word-by-word rehash of the original movies, but they've also added a few more things in here. For some reason, this has gone from a family having 12 kids to two divorced parents coming together with their kids to make that family of 12. So now it's not even a remake of Cheaper by the Dozen, it's now a remake of Yours, Mine and Ours. And then we just get this casual appearance and, you know, the dropping in and outs of an ex-wife and an ex-husband in the most weird, nonchalant ways. I can understand-ish the positive messages they wanted to send about, you know, the silver linings of your parents after a divorce, but it doesn't really blend into this movie at all. And that's kind of the problem here. You've got 5 or 6 social messages that this movie wants to try and put across, but it just drowns the original concept of the movie. Not only do you get the premise of Daddy's Home with the dads fighting, as well as the premise of Yours, Mine and Ours, you also get a bit of racial awareness thrown in here as well. You know, the difference in treatment, the struggles that parents of different races might face and come across. And again, it's great that they wanted to try and put this into this movie, I guess, but now you've just got all these juggling balls, these social messages, and now none of them work. It's too much, and each attempt to comment on a social racial awareness problem now kind of feels cheap. Almost like they're winking at the camera going, hey, you know what we're trying to tell you about this social issue right here? And if that's not enough, then this movie almost likes to throw in as much product placement as a Michael Bay Transformers movie. Honestly, some of the stuff in here is insufferable. I thought the Bud Light stuff in the Transformer films was bad, but there's that level of stuff in here too, and it just also doesn't help you take this film seriously at all. So when it's trying to give you these serious messages and these outlooks to reflect on, it's filled with product placement and it just completely dilutes the original point. Yeah, I just steer clear of this one. It's on Disney Plus at the moment, but also the original 2003 Cheaper by the Dozen is also on Disney Plus with Steve Martin, and this one just makes the original look so much better. So check those ones out, they're great, but this one, yeah, no, don't do it. There's so many other things to talk about here, but I can't be asked, to be honest. I'd rather get slapped by Will Smith. So, yeah, have you seen this? Maybe you thought differently than I did, but if you haven't, what do you think of the 2003 one with Steve Martin? I absolutely love that one. If you have seen it, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. If you like this review, please leave a like and subscribe. It always helps me out. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews of movies, anime, and video games. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.